I'm being annoying.
Hey everybody, this is Alicia, or AVP. Tonight I'm joined by my boyfriend Jack and also our friends Chloe and John from Scotland. And we're going to watch the
Hi.
Orville Season 3 trailer. Who has seen the trailer, by the way? I'm just curious. Has everybody seen the trailer?
I have not. No.
You have not
I
seen
have.
it, John? Oh, you are in for a treat. You are
I
intrigued.
wanted to have as little spoilers as possible for tonight, so I would give my full reaction.
So you're going to love this. That's all I can say is, and I will tell you this, you're going to want to see it more than once. Hey, MB, I'm running the Mickey Mouse panel. So yes. Good to see you, Jess, by the way.
Hi,
Hey,
MB.
guys! Who wants to
Nice
take
seeing
over
ya.
the evil corporation?
So yes. If you want to join in, Jess, let me know and I'll add you in. But yeah, we're going to be watching the trailer. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, like John says he hasn't seen it, you're going to want to see it more than once. It's gotten 6.6 million views already. Let's try to get it to 7, please, before June 2nd. Let's get more. We need more views.
10
It's
million.
gotten like 5 million in 2 days. We can do this.
If
Let's
that's
make
not
it
a sign
happen.
of support, I don't know what is.
But yeah, I highly recommend it. I mean, yeah, it's well worth it. I mean, we're going to see a lot of familiar faces. We're also going to see some new faces too. I mean, we're going to see Ann
Like
Winters.
Charlie Buck.
Yes, that is Ann Winters. Yes, we will see her. We will see some Krill. Hey, hello, Jeff B. Good to see you. Welcome. So yes, we are going to be watching the trailer. Like I said, if you haven't seen the trailer, we're going to see it tonight, and then we're going to break it down, do some analysis of it. So yeah. To be or to watch or not to watch? That is the question. Oh, I know
To
the
watch
answer.
or not to
We'll
watch? Sorry. Couldn't help it. Sorry, not sorry.
Let's
That's what I can think of is watch or not to watch. But no. Like I said,
Sorry, not sorry, MB.
I'll have
that's
one
what I can think of.
ham
Watch or
sandwich,
not to
please.
watch.
Extra tomato.
But yeah. Yeah. Let me get you that. Hang on, Jess. I'm getting it to you. Alrighty. Let me add you in. Put this link in.
Yay, Orville.
Yay, Moreville. In this
More
case.
Orville. Moreville.
Moreville, funny, yes.
Some more Orville. Smoreville.
Renew the Orville, share the Orville Universal, yes. So yeah, like I said, it's really, really good. I mean,
May I have some more?
may I have some more Orville, please, sir? Please. So yes,
May I
this was a
have
nice.
some Moreville, please?
Please, 20th century.
So yes.
No, you want to. Come on.
But yeah, like I said, it's really, really good. If you haven't seen it, we will watch it and then, like I said, after we watch it, we will break it down. We won't. Yeah, it's gonna be just a raw reaction.
Break it down for me. Hey.
Exactly. Renew the Orville. We want season 4, season 5. We want it to go.
7th season in the movie.
Yes, and more comics, please. We want more comics.
Yes, definitely. I definitely want to hear some more wonderful voice acting from Alicia and Jack.
That was a lot of fun. We will have to do that again. So yes, make sure you are subscribed to Hulu if you're in the States. And there's Jess. Let me add Jess in. Hey, Jess.
Hey,
Free hugs.
Hi, Jess. Ooh, say hi.
Hello.
Can I get a hug?
Hello, my lovely weedy beardo.
Oh, thank you.
I might say, what a fine beard you got there. You put me to shame.
So, to kind of put in perspective, the little joke I made earlier was because I actually have been.
Yes.
I was talking about this. It's the play Hamlet. One page is the original Old English. The other page is, hey, if you don't understand what the fuck this means, here's the translation. So I'm sorry, one way or another, I want to get in on this in crowd that I've never been able to be a part of.
I had to read one of those books. I can never understand the Old English. They had to give me one of those books during literature class. I apologize, but I was one of those literature geeks though, so they didn't care.
Well, I actually I put the same picture up that you saw, Alicia,
Yes.
over on the Facebook page,
Right.
for homeschool, and I asked if any of them, and a couple of them had mentioned yes, they had actually seen that, and they thought, yeah, this was a great way for people who understand this Old English. It's a good reference thing for those who don't understand the Old English. It gives them a chance to enjoy, the intent and spirit of Shakespeare, which
Right.
I'm 42 years old, man. I really don't want to. The first time I find out how to learn Shakespeare is going to be, yo, Shakespeare, what's up here in heaven, man? Can you finally explain this shit to me?
Dude, what was with the collar thing? You had a neck or what? The past statement? What were you thinking, man?
Yeah, it's got a lot of drama. Shakespeare got a lot of drama. It's got murder, intrigue. It's got it all in them.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to your Shakespeare.
Just like our Orville. Our Orville's got a lot of stuff in
Does
it too.
mother know you weareth her drapes?
Hey, guys, question for you.
Yes.
Who's the new chick?
Charlie Burke and Winters. She is the new navigator.
I'm surprised the only reason I even knew about her was I saw her I was like, I started seeing her. I was like, wait, I saw her on the posters and everything. I'm like, who's the new chick and why didn't I hear about her sooner?
Yep, she joined this season. She is new to the crew and everything like that. So she's the new navigator. We don't know if she's a love interest for any of the male characters or even the female characters. So we will see.
I'm guessing she's the new navigator because Lamar became the head engineer or something.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's a good possibility.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. There was one part in the trailer I paused and teared up for, and then I had to move on.
Right. So we're gonna watch the trailer. For those of you who have not seen it, John has not seen it. If you haven't seen it, so if anyone in the chat hasn't seen it, we will be watching it raw, and then we will break it down in the second time we rewatch it. So we're gonna see at least twice tonight.
Spoilers.
So yeah. Okay. So yeah, let me share audio. Okay. Okay. Pull that up.
Oh, shit. I forgot to grab my water.
Okay, so yeah, still at 6.6 million. We need, like I said, more views. We need more views for this.
Still
Amazing,
6.6. Yeah,
Yes,
let's
it
get it up to 20.
Yes.
Works and despair.
Oh,
Only there's nothing left beside it except empty
that
desert.
is my bad.
Oh, god damn, that's gorgeous.
It is. So good.
Yeah.
It is good to be back.
Wish they'd let us play music up here.
I know.
Because we'd already be on our feet, ready for action.
That's my bad.
We have considered your request for passage through our territory, and we will not stop you. But to
Okay, my bad. That was my bad.
Well, where are we getting all this
Okay.
feedback from?
Yeah. Echo.
It might be from Chloe.
Let's see if I can change my headphones. Can you just keep it paused for a sec?
Yes, I can.
Because I don't need it. I tried pausing this video with this thing. I'm sorry. Never mind. Just give me a sec.
That's fine.
Oh, by the way, what you hear in the beginning is reference to an old poem called Ozymandias.
the traveler.
Alright, can you still hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
I can still hear you.
Yep.
Okay. Is that better? Because the other headphones had a microphone.
Okay. Seems to be okay.
Are we ready?
Alright.
Everybody ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
I was born ready. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
Sounds good. All right, let me put this in theater mode. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Engage.
The traveler comes upon statue of an emperor, inscribed with the words, "My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works and despair." Only there's nothing left beside it except empty desert.
Oh, shit.
It is good to be back.
I really wish they'd let us play music up here.
Why?
Because we'd already be on our feet, ready for action.
We have considered your request for passage through our territory, and we will not stop you. But do not expect us to save you. Exploration always carries risk. I say we risk it.
Everything forbidden is
Come on.
This is a good day.
It is a good day.
You do know where you're going, right?
Nope.
Oh boy,
Let's go make some history.
I didn't prepare anything.
Just speak from your heart.
We're about to enter an unexplored space. I know you're all just as excited as I am. So
Let's do this everything we got,
and
may the force be with you.
Perfect.
Now that is something
together,
I have heard Sanders say.
We laugh together.
Like,
And we all owe each other our lives.
you will surrender or you will die.
That's a very special.
We should all get big bonuses.
This is history in the making. Here's a better future. My A game.
There you go, buddy. We have to find a way to preserve some kind of peace.
Humans have a tendency to reduce things to black and white, good and evil.
We can find a way to coexist.
You're hating on. Your people would like to see us all dead.
After all these years, you're still able to surprise me.
Show the galaxy that humans are different, that we value life, even when our enemies don't.
Captain, you are being deceived.
Damn.
It's almost like yesterday was one life. And today's another. And every everything's different on this side of time.
Definitely worth the wait.
Woo! Yay!
I have one complaint. I have one complaint. Where's Dan? Damn it. Where's Dan?
That's a
Good question.
Yeah,
That's a very good question. Yes.
There's no Dan.
Wait a minute. Well, oh wait, we did see Yelvin. Yeah, where's Dan?
That's true. We didn't see Dan. That's true. We did not see Dan. We did not see Dan the man. And we didn't see Clyde either.
Dan is much better than Linus in Discovery. I know, like, they're supposed to be like the same character, basically, but
I was literally sitting there. I was like, I've watched it a few times. I've been like, where the hell is Dan? Damn it!
Yep, no Dan, no Yaphet.
Where is Dan?
No, Yaphet's there. He's in the space.
I said his counterpart.
Okay.
His counterpart, Clyden.
Yeah, Clyden's not there either. Topa's not there.
No.
No, I didn't see Topa either.
those are the only three that I can think of.
What about Ty? I mean, I think we saw Marcus.
We saw when she's hugging them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we did see the boys.
Yeah, we saw both boys. Gotcha.
We'll see them again when we do the rewatch of this, when we do the analysis and break it down. But
We
saw
yeah.
the boys.
Sometimes it's kind of hard. Sometimes it's almost easy to miss some parts because of the lag, but that's all right.
Yeah, sometimes you miss certain things so quickly because it happens so quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, they try to pack a lot into that. Like,
they did
2.5 minute commercial. So
they did.
They did.
So
So how many episodes are we getting this season?
10. We are
10,
getting 10.
right?
We were supposed to get 11.
10.
We lost one because of COVID.
But it's supposed to be like about an hour and a half long.
Yes, each one's gonna be a mini movie, at least 50 to 60 to 70 minutes.
And the last part of that season are all 2-parters.
Correct.
Nice.
The first one is going to be called Electric Sheep, so that will be airing on June 2nd.
Oh, gee.
So once
Can't
again, I'm
imagine
gonna
what
say
that's a
this:
reference to.
JP might be the one that might be right about his theory rather than me being right about my theory.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that.
What
Okay.
theory was that?
I will admit I'm probably wrong about my own theory.
Go ahead and share your theory, Chloe. Go ahead and share your theory.
Alright, back when Tom showed that very first scene with Marcus running through the ship, I had this thought that Marcus was having a nightmare, especially towards the end, was Isaac suddenly having a mouth. I don't know. Anyways, I thought it was partly PTSD. And JP had the theory that it was Isaac's dream. Now, of course, I've gone more in depth of it, and Alicia's dream was the scene in it, and JP has his own video about it, about his own theory, so y'all can go check those out after the stream. Anyways, so yeah, so I was thinking, well, who's gonna be right? But of course, with the title being what it is, I'm thinking JP's gonna be right as usual, which is okay. But I like coming up with theories, though. Anyways, even if I'm wrong,
it's good to theorize and debate, you know.
Yeah, I could have been right, but it's all right.
And I'm glad it keeps you guessing. I mean, yeah, there's no wrong answer until we actually see it. I mean, we'll see.
That is true. That is true.
The important thing is not to be too bummed out if you're wrong, you know.
Exactly.
Exactly. I wouldn't be bummed out. I mean, if he's right, whatever. It's still gonna be good.
Right.
It's still gonna be really good.
Exactly. We're all watching the same show. We're all supporting each other. So yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Like I said, if JP's right, that's awesome. The way he can figure these things out is like, how does he do it? But yeah.
My idea is that because I've interviewed JP, is that basically he just basically was just he sits and stares into space a lot. He does that. He meditates a lot.
I think he has some inside information, but okay.
He's got a secret red little phone that says, "Hello, Seth. Hello." My insight.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, Christian fandom, good to see you. Hey, I mean, and Jeff B likes your theory too, Chloe. So that's good. People are liking your theory.
Thank you, Jeff B.
So yeah, who knows? We will see. So are you guys ready to break down the trailer and start analysis of it?
Yep. Let's break it.
All right, I'm going to hit replay. Okay, so we get the ship. Looks like they're heading to some kind of planet.
Looks like a moon. Might be a planet.
There's no moon.
Well,
you're probably right. It does look like a planet now. I get it, yeah.
Wrong franchise.
I could see the must be a now.
You must have learned what you have learned, young Padawan. Well, it doesn't really matter. It could be a moon. It could be.
You're right, Jeff B. Tom would be on the phone, not Seth.
It's still got that kind of. Well, I mean, it's got what we've missed so much: the brightness. The brightness of the planet that shines off the star from it to the black. Just something very nice to look at.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the ship, it looks really great. It's good to see it again.
Yes. And its blueness.
Yes.
I have missed it.
Yes. And Jack has got the shuttle. The ship of it.
Question for Jack. Is that the old ship or is that the updated ship?
This is the old one. Yeah, this is the old one. Before the update.
Are you gonna be getting the updated one?
Sure, if they put one out. I don't think
they
haven't
haven't yet. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't got any.
I did total subject change here, just real quick, just some.
Sure.
I would so love. I'm gonna get this one of the few. I don't normally get alternative concepts of Star Trek ships, but I will say this: I would have loved to have seen the NX-01 get that retrofit where it started to be the precursor to the Constitution class. I would actually, that one I do want to get just because it looks so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Good point.
And one thing about the Orville ship, it's just a fucking cool looking ship.
It is.
It is just gorgeous. I mean, it kind of went, and I will say one thing Seth MacFarlane figured out was, we actually did kind of enjoy that anticipation of watching the Enterprise go to warp or watching a starship go to warp. And so, we're getting a quantum drive. It's like, man, bitches, I like that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good design. Yeah, what you find with CBS Trek ships is there's always that one angle where the ship just doesn't look right. But old classic Trek ships and Orville ships looks good no matter where you look at it, from above angle, below angle, behind angle, front angle. So good.
Yeah, they in the first season they used a model.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And but I do think they augmented it with CG. And then the second season was mostly the CG and less model. And I think this one is completely CG. There's no model.
Correct. Because I've interviewed Brandon Fayette, and Brandon Fayette has confirmed that. Yes.
I got to see that model, by the way.
Very cool.
So it's like the Jurassic Park effect.
it's like this big, but it's like so beautiful. So there's so much detail in it. But part of the reason why they got rid of using it is because the lighting was much different.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
Like, yeah. That's it.
used models, it gives it more feeling of authenticity. That's some like the old trick.
Yep. All right. Let's go to the next
Oh,
part.
Yeah, and
Yes.
you can see also in the model you can see the open shuttle bay, and there's little tiny shuttles in it.
Yes, that's cool. I love that.
That's nice. That's a cool addition.
The detail.
All right. Okay. Let's unpause.
A traveler.
Okay, so it looks like we got a new look at the corridors a little bit.
Traveler.
Yeah, it looks like it's been updated.
Just as long as it's not Wesley
They
Crusher.
definitely updated the ship. Probably
And they've
the whole
definitely
ship.
updated the uniforms too a little bit because it looks
Yes,
more
they did.
Well, this is probably going to take place some months into the maybe we're kind of not really necessarily seeing it. I wonder if we're only going to have a small state because I was kind of hoping this. I don't want the whole season to be based on the Union Kalon War.
Right.
I don't want the whole season based on that. Okay, a couple episodes. Fuck. Actually, if you wrap it up in the first episode or the first two episodes, or if the first episode's long enough, you can wrap it up in the first episode. I am totally fine with that.
Good point, Jeff B. He says, honestly, don't watch Orville for CGI and pew-pews. Write in a story or Paramount. Great CGI is just icing. Exactly.
I agree. I agree.
It's
well,
perfect.
Think of good. Well, think about this. Good storytelling will counter bad graphics, and I'm talking CGI or
practical
effects. Because Alien, let's be honest, had a few practical effects flaws, but the story and writing was so good, you will look past those kind of things. Tron, or say The Last Starfighter, the stories are so good, you look past the fact that, okay, yes, this is completely dated. Or take Babylon 5, where the CGI is clearly dated, but the story and the practical effects made up for it so much that it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. It's dated. It doesn't really hold up, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Good stories can stand the test of time over that.
It's like the original trilogy,
like the original Classic, yes.
The original trilogy in Star Wars, the effects are very outdated. Even with the special editions, it's still quite outdated. But because the story is that iconic, it's still considered probably the best trilogy out of all of them.
Yeah.
Definitely. Alrighty, let's get back into the trailer.
Comes upon the statue of an emperor.
And I believe this is Avis. It looks like we got a bunch of krill and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That's probably where they gather together to stab heads.
Yes,
I'd be actually.
My thinking is that this is like a sacred place that they may travel to, kind of similar to how the Jewish people would travel to Israel to their sacred place. But that's what my thinking is. But Jack could be right too. I don't know, but
we will see. Though,
I was thinking this would actually be a really nice, kind of teaser, and we're gonna get to know more about this culture because. It's always fun. I mean, this is really one of the only few alien cultures we've really gotten a lot of FaceTime with.
Right.
And they're the antagonists, and they've kind of been played as the antagonists. It'd be interesting to see how their culture is. I mean,
Yes.
that was half the blast of watching Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Like learning about the Klingon homeworld and how Klingons govern.
Well,
Yes.
well, they
All
do
of
say that
that.
the more you learn about your enemy and the culture, the more closer you can see and come together and see, the similarities that you share, and and you can share and exchange ideas, and it's all.
Take Grand Admiral Thrawn. He
Mm.
could understand an enemy by their art. He could understand a culture because of their art. I mean,
Oh yeah.
the man was a goddamn genius. And he just was able to understand a part of a culture that most people would not. And he just understood and was like, I see. It was like he's like for him, their art was like playing chess.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Just,
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah. The
That's
more you know about a culture and what goes through their heads, their traditions and stuff like that, the more you know about them, their weaknesses. It's a great military asset. It's probably why he did that. But I think he also appreciated not just from that, but from what he could learn about them. Their traditions. And I think that's why he kept in like the art and stuff like that as a kind of memento, like a trophy almost. So a way of keeping the past alive in a way. So while they're destroying everything, there's still something that remains, so they're not totally forgotten.
Good point. Good point. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is Avis. Like I said, according to my Orville book, The World of the Orville. So I'm pretty sure that is Avis that we're seeing the statue of.
I wonder if we'll ever get to see a humanoid version of Avis, like Avis.
Ooh, good point. That's true.
What Star Trek did.
That's true. A lot of other Stargates.
What does God want with a starship?
Right, or the Stargate
No,
people
what
have a
would
guy
be
with
interesting?
If you're so clever, Avis, why do you need us?
What would be interesting is if one of the Krill just happened to get a hold of a Bible. No. I mean, nobody gave it to the Krill. The Krill just happened to, for whatever reason, you can insert it in there, just happened to come across Holy Bible. Let's take a look at this. Just something like that. Just kind of for fun.
Right.
And then, maybe
then
have that build and then maybe that build a little bit later where somebody goes, so we need to talk to your Union Earth representatives. You seem to have some religious similarities to Avis. One of our guests on your world happened to come across this this document called the Holy Bible by the Gideons. So yes, you gotta throw that.
And now there is a.
Gotta throw that part in.
And now there is a sect of Christians that threaten our way of life.
I love it.
Imagine that.
Oh, that would be funny.
What do you think?
Krill, have you heard the good word of Jesus? Would you like to hear the word?
Would you like to hear about Krill
Have you had the
Jesus
good
or
news?
human Jesus?
Hello, have you heard about the word of Avis?
The word of Kelly is all that matters.
Spoiler alert, Jesus was a Krill all along.
I think you're right. I would like to convert.
Praise Avis, she is. We have a converter.
She was blind, but now she sees the light.
She no longer fears the banana, y'all.
We do not fear the banana.
That juice.
I like that one too. He says, "Excuse me, do you have
As
a moment
long
to
as
talk
there are
about our
no
Lord and
derricks, we're
Savior
good, right? As long as there's no derricks, we're good, right?
All right,
Maybe
let's
we
get
should
back
move on.
Oh man, let's get back to the trailer. But it looks like we got a bunch of krill in here in this scene. There's at least 10 or so
Thank
over
God
here.
there's no whale. Sorry,
So, yes.
I had to go there.
That's fine. Okay, let's see what I have next.
Inscribed with the words, my
Okay, so it looks like we got Ed, Isaac, Kelly, and then there's Charlie right behind of Kelly. Okay.
Oh, I
And
barely
there-
see Charlie, but yeah.
Yeah, she's right behind her. She's, like I said, it's pretty dark. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the new
So,
hot
yeah, they're in chamber.
She's the newbie.
Definitely a newbie.
Yep, but don't touch anything. Like they always like,
Maybe a
when you
newbie,
go to
but
the
she's
chamber,
a
don't
hottie.
touch anything, or you will be cursed, and locked in here forever.
It definitely had that vibe.
It does. It does.
Almost like an Indiana Jones vibe. Sorry, I had to go there.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine, Chloe.
Oh,
I get it too.
Hmm.
And it looks like Isaac's got a new suit.
Maybe the blonde will do some Lovecraft stuff. You know?
See, this is why I think the whole Kalon thing is not going to go throughout the entire season, because you wouldn't be able to keep Isaac constantly going like this. You wouldn't be able to go on missions like this if you're in the middle of a damn war.
Exactly. Exactly. Good point, Jess. Good point.
Hopefully they handle it kind of like DS9 did. Like there is still other missions that go on, but maybe they encounter the Kalons along the way, or you know.
Yeah,
I think at most it may go on for 3 episodes, but I think maybe that'll be it. But yeah.
Has anybody else noticed there's been this whole frantic about this being like the show's been canceled? And
I
like,
hate that so much. They've been doing that.
I know.
know.
It's like, would you all just stop? We've heard nothing. There's been no confirmation. There's been nothing to or not. I think they're waiting to see how this is going to play out.
Get the rumors
I
out of
think-
here. We don't want those in here. No.
Yeah,
no
exactly.
rumors.
It's annoying as fuck. It's like,
It is.
we're just excited. We're just excited to have Orville come back. We've been waiting. It's been postponed. We're still here. We're still loyal.
I know.
Just
It makes
put the shit
makes
up and
no
don't let
sense
us
for them to
down,
cancel
Seth.
it.
Exactly. Just
Okay,
take a chill pill and say,
I'm just going to say this.
At least let us see a few episodes before you worry about cancellation.
Exactly.
Exactly.
or let's just finish the season. Let's just get the whole season out before we make the rumors out there. We waited.
Actually, let's have no rumors at all.
Exactly.
Just facts. Just straight out facts.
Exactly. Let's just get some good publicity out there. Say, watch the Orville instead of the mess out there.
We no longer fear. Hey, we no longer fear the banana.
No, we don't. But we always open the jar of pickles.
Exactly. Tyler, can you open up the jar of pickles for us?
That would have been a great time for me to like.
You missed the mark, Jack.
I did.
It's all good. All right. Let's pause.
My name is
What?
Ozymandias.
We got some people in this. I didn't see that before. So this is look at the top of the look like a space station thing. Because it's
Ooh, that's a pretty planet.
Possibly.
it is.
What planet is that?
It looks like Earth, but I don't think it's Earth.
It looks like it's the night side, but there's lights.
It looks like it might be sunset or sunrise or something like that. Because the sun looks like it's coming over the horizon.
Think of it as some remember how this is now being named. This isn't just Orville. This is Orville New Horizon. That's another reason why I'm thinking this is not going to all be about the Kalon. This is actually going to, I think, be more about them exploring more in the Krill and unexplored regions like that.
That would be cool.
That's what I'm getting a vibe of.
I mean, because later on you see what I believe is the Krill homeworld.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And so I would like to see like an episode where they visit the Krill homeworld, and you learn a lot more about that species and their culture and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But us seeing this much about the Krill makes me wonder if they actually joined the Union this season.
Well, they were trying to when we left them in season 2. They signed that agreement.
Exactly. That makes me wonder.
Because they were trying to in the episode Blood of Patriots. I do remember that one. They were trying to. So maybe they have made it.
Did they? I can't remember. Did they actually do that?
Well, they signed it, but we don't know if it's went any further beyond that. We know that they helped them out in the episode's identity and stuff like that, but beyond that, we don't know.
Right.
I think it'll depend. Maybe like the Orville will like help the Kalon in some way, or some way to earn their trust and respect. Maybe the voice of Avis will come alive and say, "Join the Union."
Or maybe
I suggest yes.
Or maybe like
pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. This is definitely
it's behind the curtain.
We upload the virus into the mothership.
But yeah, okay, cool angle. Like I said, because I wonder who's at the spaceship. I can't quite tell. I think it's Jay Lee maybe and Kira.
I can't tell. Like,
no, I can't.
Qualities.
No.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm pausing.
King of Kings.
Oh, I love that view. I love that view right there. I so love that view.
That is beautiful. That's Leia. Didn't Leia have wings
I think
like
it
that?
is
That's one of the best
That could be,
screenshots.
or maybe just a new world.
It could be too there too. Yes, but I love
That's
that.
a good point. I thought Leia looked exactly like that, but you may have a point.
It's
Similar, yeah.
I just love the.
I thought Leia was like very, very beautiful, but
they all are beautiful. I mean, I love this one. I mean,
that
I
is
actually used it as a
true.
wallpaper at one point. I did use it as a wallpaper on my computer at one time. It was that beautiful. Good point, Mir. He says, I'm looking forward to seeing some decent storytelling, some sci-fi setting. Yes.
Uh-huh. Amen.
Yep.
Or, I mean, praise Avis.
Right.
Hail Caesar!
I came to honor great Caesar, not to
Hail
build.
Avis.
Hail Space Jesus.
Oh, my impression from Caesars is pizza.
E2 Brute? Didn't fall Caesar.
Hey, beautiful toga.
It's a me, a Caesar.
There we go.
It's me, I'm Mario.
What you doing stabbing me in the back? Not cool, man. Why you doing that to me?
My works.
There's somebody new behind Ed and Kelly now.
Well, that's an admiral.
Yes, it is. It's a new one too.
But yeah, it's one I don't recognize. So, and who's that red shirt?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that Parker? No, that's not Parker that works with Claire. That's somebody new too.
Asian.
That's either someone new or just an extra.
Could be either.
Probably an extra
Bridge
because we haven't
Bank.
seen him on posters with that.
Wonder why they have an admiral in the Orville.
Good question, Jess. That's a very good question.
True.
And they've changed the layout of this bridge.
Must be a big
Well,
mission.
I think they also had two other admirals that we would recognize. One of them is a blue alien-looking person, and one of them is another one who I think JP recognized as a Chilean. So
Could be. Either way, this admiral is definitely We've never seen him before. Like
yeah,
Jack.
I was trying to think about something here. During the other 2 seasons, I don't think a flag officer was ever on board the Orville at any point. Now, if I'm wrong about that, you can correct me.
Yes, there's been at least twice. There was one when they were going to sign the negotiations with the Krill and stuff like that before.
Okay. I was trying to think, but yeah. But I mean, it's not a.
But they have never been on the. But they have never been on the bridge, as far as I can remember. I don't think any of them have ever been on the bridge. They've always been into the Ed's office and in the conference room, but they've never been on the actual bridge.
So the admirals get purple because they're pimps.
Yes. Yes, they have purple. Let me pull that up. I have that in my book too. Let me get that.
Yeah, I just saw your comment. Just to clarify, I was trying to say the planet that Tala and Alara are from, not Solea, but Solea. I just have a voice impediment, just so you know.
No worries.
I knew what you meant, Chloe.
No, I know. I just saw Mion's comment.
I know.
Mion said Solea is Vulcan.
Yeah,
so,
but Solea.
I just wanted to clarify.
They found some very similar. They're similar sounding words.
I know, and I have a voice impediment, which makes it sound even more similar.
Right. Well, like I said, purple is typically the admirals and everything like that. Green is typically like medical and the science people as well. The orange and the red is like engineering and also like navigation and all of that as well. And then the blue is the command, like Ed and Kelly, Ortis.
And never mind. That's right. Security's red. Never mind.
And Isaac does not have a uniform, as far as we have noticed. So. Right. And there's one that's in the community that has a yellow one, but that's just made up. The 14.
Is a yellow one?
I wonder if they considered putting Isaac in a uniform and then put did like a screen test of it, and they're like, nah, let's just keep him the way he looked.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe they did. Maybe they said.
And I wonder if that uniform was yellow.
No, they wouldn't put him in yellow. They'd put him in orange.
That'd be too much like data, I think.
Well, I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, Yaffa doesn't wear a uniform either.
True. I mean, what? How could he like?
That's true.
That's true. Where's he gonna fit it over? No.
Then again, we do see him in a spacesuit later.
Which
in this.
That is true.
So,
but that's different because it's like an enclosed environment. Whereas, like, if I don't know how he would be able to put on a jacket or pants. Maybe
unless he turns into human form. That like one time he turned into human. That's the only time. But he was in the simulator at that point.
Yeah.
When
he just became Norm.
Which was so cute, except for with the extended arm kind of bit.
I'm actually kind of glad that Norm was able to do that.
At least have one one like actual.
Yes, one final.
Yeah.
Of our beloved Yaffa, yes.
Yeah, and one more season, and I don't know if he gets a send off in this or not, but if they do, hopefully, hopefully it's good.
Well, I think they were done filming when Norm.
That's what I'm thinking. They
so maybe they'll do something in the beginning of season 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Or a DVD feature.
Or that.
I wonder if they'll. I don't think they are going to have it in this. I think it would be something that might get brought up at season 4. Just maybe brought up as a transfer or something like that. I can't imagine them unless they're gonna have him have a really kick-ass heroic death.
I mean, they already had him. They already gave him a moment in the Identity episodes where like he John McClaned it and was able to like kill one of the Kalon and everything. So
Right. He climbed inside of one of them. Yeah, exactly.
That
He came
is
out all
true.
gooey-ish. Yes.
almost fried him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really did. But yeah. All right. Let's get back to analysis.
And despair.
Okay, looks like they
nothing
went
left
into the
beside it.
sun almost. And there's another planet in the distance, it looks like.
They're probably heading toward that planet, or they're going to go back in time. No, that's a Star Trek.
Oh,
I'm
that's so
joking.
freaking
I hope they
Hey,
don't.
I don't think Star Trek owns the IP on that.
I'm just. I hope they don't do like a time travel.
No, I hope not either.
Oh,
That is a much better writer than that. Trust me.
only damn more.
But it is a beautiful view here, though, of the sun and all that there, though. That is a really
It
beautiful
is, although that planet looks suspiciously like Mars.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Good point.
Fascinating.
It does look
Alrighty.
like Mars.
Yeah,
A little bit, or Jupiter a little bit.
Maybe. That'd be
Can't
very
tell,
close to the. That'd be a little too close to the sun.
Yeah, I agree. That'd be too close.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Except empty desert.
So we got at
Maybe
least
the base on
5
Mars.
Kalon then. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. Kalon back.
So I am pretty sure that there's going to be at least 2 or 3 major Kalon battles.
Yeah.
Yes.
It does look like they're
I mean,
starting
you can
with,
tell that right away from there.
Yeah, we know of one.
but that might be a dream, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
That is true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Could be
Well,
nightmare kind of
well,
thing,
there's
yes.
two people that's definitely pretty sure it's a dream. At least 2 people.
Mhm.
Me and JP.
No, I agree too.
We just have 2
Yes.
different theories on it.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree that it's a dream too, because of the way it ended with Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The jump scare.
Well, I said at least, so that means more.
Yeah, so I feel like the next thing you're gonna see is
Yeah, that or some
Marcus
crazy,
waking up.
crazy trigger shit. A nightmare on the Orville Street.
Just FYI, guys,
Yes, Jess.
put this into perspective. There is an actual possibility that that scene we saw won't even be in the fucking show.
No, we see a little bit of it here in the trailer. I saw a little bit of it in here. I saw a little bit in here.
Yeah, but things get. I'm not saying it can't. I'm not saying it won't be there.
Yeah,
I'm saying
we should do happen, but I don't think Orville would do that.
No, I don't think they would do that. Because I think it's gonna. That's supposed to be like the first couple of minutes of it. So yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, I
maybe we
agree.
should
I
do
think
that.
it's a dream sequence too. I think
Good
it's a
point,
nightmare.
Jeff B. He says, does anybody else think the Kalon ship look like a swarm of jellyfish? Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Good point. All right, I'm
They
pause.
remind me of
Mhm.
were they Suliban ships from the Enterprise?
Oh,
Or was it the?
Oh yeah.
I remember a ship where there was like a hive. It was like
Oh,
a
Yeah,
hive.
no,
of
yeah, that was
number of
Suliban,
ships.
Yeah,
I
they
was gonna
were.
say, I've always noticed they travel in groups.
it wasn't the Borg,
The
but yeah, I know what you're
reptilian,
talking about.
the insectoid Zindi.
Insectoid. Zindi.
Yeah, the
Okay.
insectoid Zindi in the hatchery.
Okay. Thank you for
I was gonna say I've always noticed. I've noticed they've always traveled in groups.
They do.
Don't you notice that?
yes. Except
Unless
for that
they're
one.
being separated
Except
from
for
the
that
group.
one time when it was just one Kalon ship chasing the shuttlecraft where Kelly and
No, that was 2. At least no, that was 2. I think.
was it 2? Okay.
It was
Yeah,
2. Yeah, that's
okay.
right. You are right. You are right.
Never
So,
mind.
yeah.
I take
But
it
they're
back.
technically a group or multiple. So,
So they always go in at least pairs. So good
yes.
point. Okay.
Yeah, you're right, because the battle afterwards there was 2. Yeah, okay, never mind.
Okay. So it's a Hulu.
Okay, so this is the Hulu logo, everybody.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we are no longer on Fox.
But
So
for
that for
people like
those of
me
you
in
that are
UK,
overseas, it will be Disney Plus. It will be Disney Plus for
Yeah.
your logo.
It'll be Disney Plus, yeah.
Okay, let me just say this is just just keeps throwing me off because I only discovered the Orville when it was all on Hulu. So it's like when they're saying this is the first season that's all on Hulu, that the Hulu original just keeps throwing me off for a second. Good grief.
Like
But yeah.
I have the first 2 seasons of the Orville on YouTube, and it's funny because back then they were a Fox property, and so when you watch them, they have these built-in. It's not built-in. It's like part of the video.
It's like a watermark.
No, it's like part of the video in the beginning before the actual episode.
Like a trailer
starts.
kind of thing.
They have like, check these other shows out on Fox.
Oh right. Yes.
Or they'll have Gordon come up and be like, wait, hold on, check out all
There's
these other
more. Subscribe to this. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
I get you. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what.
And not like I don't believe everyone else. I'm just saying, it kind of throws me off for a second. I'm like,
don't
oh
feel bad.
right.
You just think of it as a show that left one channel, left like channel 3 and went to channel 5.
Basically.
Yeah, true.
Basically.
Well, channel.
I mean, that's
channel 3
really
went to
all it did.
its
It's
own
like
yeah,
say
3 was for
Cobra
home
Kai,
movies.
for example. Cobra Kai left YouTube. Channel 3 went to Netflix. Channel 5. Boom. There you go.
Yeah.
And
Good point.
hurry up, September. You can't get your fucking ass here fast enough, you motherfucker.
Yes, I can't wait for Cobra Kai. Anyways.
All right, I'm pausing.
It is good to be back.
I really wish they'd.
Up, and it looks like there's Gordon, and we've got somebody behind. There's that gentleman that was there before, and there's also somebody new behind there too.
Who is that? That's not Charlie Brooke. She's one of the ones like
Charlie's
Gordon.
in orange normally.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Could be just an extra, but yeah.
Well, or
Now-
she could be a new medical person because she's wearing green like Claire was green.
Or a science
Who
person.
knows?
Yes, she was a
Science
science
yeah,
officer
maybe.
too.
Yeah, probably a science officer considering she's on the
Or
ground.
science.
Now, he's actually wearing a different badge now.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
So his badge.
Yes, please translate it for us.
Alicia, the multilingual scribe.
Because I actually, Tom Constantino tweeted out like detailed pictures of each badge. And
Yes, he did.
And then I asked like, "Whoa, which one is this?" I'm assuming it's this and this and this. And then like she took the picture of the page and then sent it to me. He's like, "Oh, thank you for clarifying that."
That one looks like it may be.
Alicia's literally multilingual. She could probably speak a million languages by now.
Not quite, but I'm good at languages.
She's basically Hoshi.
I'm Daniel Jackson to Stargate.
Oh. I'm
So-
waiting for her to suddenly speak to us in Klingon.
Speaking of Hoshi, does anyone think the new Ahura reminds them too much of Hoshi rather than Ahura?
Okay, so that might be a new badge because this was not listed in here because
Really? Because it looks like there's 2 circles next to each other, and then like maybe 2 other smaller circles that almost make up an S or like a sideways S or.
oh, okay. I think I see what you're talking about now. So yeah, that one's not actually listed in here unless it's one of these different ones that
Okay.
don't have one.
Okay, maybe it's something new. Yeah.
Because the first one obviously is like the one that's on mine. This right here is the command level one. Then there's the helm or navigation or engineering, like people in those colors would have.
Well, then that would be the one Gordon's supposed to be wearing because he's the helm.
He's at helm or navigation, so he has one of those.
Yeah.
It's one of those three. Well, we know he's not an engineer because that's Jay Lee.
Yeah, Gordon would be
good.
helm and Charlie would be navigation.
So
Did Gordon get promoted?
no, doesn't look like he did. Ooh, good point, Jeff B. It could be a mirror universe one. Yeah, it could be.
Oh, good point.
Mirror universe? Are there
Yeah.
mirror universes in Orville?
There could be. There could be.
I mean,
But they need more no. They need more lemon pledge.
I'm looking at on my screen, and it seems to be like the engineer badge with the 2 cogs.
Okay.
But engineer badge wouldn't make sense on Gordon.
Yes, because
no offense to Gordon Malloy, but
You know who I want to see as a character on Orville?
Who?
The actor who plays Pee Wee Herman.
Paul Rubens? Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Hell
good.
yeah. Hell yeah. I noticed he has cameos. He does a cameo thing. So if you pay him, he might, he'll send you a video shout out.
Have him be like the president of the union.
But he won't do the Pee Wee persona like in it. He'll just like come at you as like himself now.
Right.
Oh, he doesn't have to do Pee Wee Herman. I'm just saying that would still be like a cool thing to have.
True.
You would have him do that, and like I said, you could have him be like just doing like a State of the Union for the union as the president of the union or some shit for a cameo. That'd be fun.
Sure. But yeah, I mean, like they're like that. Like maybe one day I'm gonna do that.
Okay, but yeah, he has not gotten promoted. He's still a lieutenant because he was a lieutenant in first season. So yes.
As far as I can see, there's 5 badges: 1 for science, 1 for medical, 1 for security, 1 for captaincy, and 1 for engineering. So I'm guessing.
Right.
I'm guessing that.
It might be a navigation badge because the one he normally has is Elm. So maybe it's a navigation one.
So, okay, I get that could make sense.
Because if he's doing more navigating with Charlie, that would explain the reason why he has that badge now.
Good point.
Yeah.
Well, we know his character likes to navigate.
Maybe he had like a background in engineering. I mean, you have to know how to fix the ship to fly it, surely.
Yeah,
he does like to navigate, and he definitely likes to hug the donkey.
Good point. Good point. Good point.
Hug the donkey, just like that Kevin Smith movie with the donkey.
I understood that reference. Oh God.
That's a Kevin Smith movie?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
No. Don't go there. I was making an Orville reference.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right, let's go back to the tree.
Yes.
Rufus, see you in 2 years, Jesus. See, you already told me what my number was.
Let's play music up here.
Why?
Because we'd already be on our feet, ready for action.
We have considered your request.
Okay, so it looks like we got Krill back in the...
Now, I will say this. In the scene before where, like, the Orville, like, goes by, it looks like it's venting plasma.
Ah, yes, it does. I see that. I just went back a little, so yeah, I see it.
Okay, refresh my memory. Why would a ship be venting plasma?
Well, it's right next to a krill ship, so I'm assuming it's being attacked and it's losing.
Yeah, they're trying to steer out of the way.
Damaged. Yeah.
Is that
and what a gas ship right there? That's Kalon. Over to the right.
Yes, that's Kalon ship. And it looks like he's hugging the Kalon.
And it looks like there's a shuttle behind the Orville a little bit.
I forgot how big the Kalon ships were compared to the Orville ships.
That's true. It's like an eye kind of thing, iris kind of thing.
It's almost like a Borg spear, the size of it.
Yeah, like kind of reminds you, yeah. Just different.
Oh, I didn't know you could. I didn't know. I thought, man, how bad can they fuck up Star Trek?
Oh, good point, Jeffy. Good.
Hold on here. Let's show you how bad we're gonna fuck up the Borg.
Yeah.
I
We're
agree.
gonna unionize the Borg.
We're gonna make the Borg nice now.
Oh.
Because Girardi had to talk with her Borg Queen half.
Oh, let's make them all lovable and cuddly.
Because
We want
the
teddy
reason
bears
that the
and
Borg
hugs.
want to stimulate you is because
Let's
they're scared of you.
Wait,
They want to
wait.
make friends.
Let's create a galaxy of sevens.
So aside from Seven and
Seven is a murderer.
and
now.
what's the other
reason
guy's
the Borg
name?
want
I
to-
completely forgot. Don't. The Borg is nice now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes, now we're kinder, gentler Borg.
And
they're
and
unionized.
Help
They've
the
got
Federation.
They got 401ks now.
So wait a gosh darn minute. So resistance is now not futile?
Yeah.
No.
Resistance is optional. You can resist if you want. Membership to the Borg is optional. You don't have to.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, that's cool with us. Fine.
What did Star Trek turn into?
A mess.
I think the idea is they're trying to turn the Borg to give the idea that there's a greater villain out there that even.
Oh,
the
they're
Borg-
victims though, John. Didn't you know that they're just victims? We just gotta feel so sorry for the little babies.
Right.
Okay, wait. I get that they were able to save Seven and gosh darn it, why can't I remember his name?
Picard.
Egypt.
Yeah,
No,
those
they
are
didn't-
the
they didn't
three I
save Egypt.
remember.
Egypt got killed.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I know why did. Okay, I'm ignoring that because that happened in
in a different
the truck
timeline.
that shall not be named.
In a reboot.
Yes, and I have not watched it. I'm not even interested in watching it, so I'm not gonna comment. I know what happened, but I'm not gonna comment. But, anyways, so just because a few Borg have been able to be rehabilitated, like
by Marvel
the Borg is
NGOs.
kind of now. Okay, well.
The Borg Queen came wanting to join the Federation. She actually like she comes out of this time wormhole thing, transwarp conduit, I guess. And like they send their hailing frequency sends like the code to join the Federation, the whatever the article code to join the Federation, and then Jean-Luc Picard or whatever, right? So that's why they bring him all the way over.
Here's my question. If it was
I think you may be right. I have a poll in my draft on Twitter. Like, who would win, the Borg or the Kalon?
Probably the Borg.
Yeah.
The Borg would win.
By the way, I called it. They spent their entire fucking special effects budget on the first and last episode.
The more advanced, more powerful ships.
Holy schmoly!
Good point. What?
I'll tell you guys later.
Oh, okay.
It's a good thing. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's a good thing.
Okay.
Good.
We should go back to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to the flashbulb.
We have considered.
So we got two krill here, and and there's the Admiral that's between Ed and Kelly again.
So I was right.
That looks similar to the scene from last season.
That's probably why.
So maybe they're in talks again.
Yeah, so they're negotiating. That's probably why the Admiral's there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
To facilitate with that.
Mm-hmm.
I see in the caption you have considered your request, so maybe.
I believe, in fact, I would say like everyone in this room at that point is going to be in that shuttle later with some extra people.
Right, and it looks like we've got a new painting on the wall that's behind the krill of the ship. I don't think
How can you see that? It's so dark I can't even see it.
I don't know. I'm a cat.
Your computer must be lighter than my tablet.
Well, I think she paused it while it was still fading in.
Yeah, that's a new
And
conference.
her computer settings might be lighter than my tablet too. Who knows?
Possible. But yeah, it looks like they got a new painting of it. It looks like a.
I'll probably see it when we finally get to watch it on TV.
Okay.
It's fine.
But yeah, they got a new conference table because Tyler destroyed it in one of the comics.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, she did it in.
What happened? I can't remember.
Let me find that.
Oh yes, let's recreate that scene.
Oh no. Okay.
I didn't bring my comics out. I brought my ship. I brought my pins, and I brought my wit, and a lot of pot. A little bit of beer. In fact, I'll be right back. I got to refill.
Jack Beer drinking a beer, of course.
Of course he is. So she just.
Well, of course, it's in his name.
Here it is.
I can barely see that.
Hold on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, looks like Tyler didn't agree about something.
She got mad and she destroyed the table.
Yeah.
Because she says, we can't just give up. And then Ed pops up and says, sometimes there's no solution. We can't always be heroes. And then that's where she smacks at him.
Oh, I think I remember what happened now. It was about when they went down to that planet and Tyler saw that other little slaying or something.
Right.
Yeah. I remember now.
Yes.
And she played vigilante or something, yeah.
Right. She got mad because of what had happened, so yeah.
Sorry, spoilers, people, but get the comics, people.
But yep, that's how it happened.
Or go back to her old streams and like watch those read-alongs, because I worked really hard.
Oh yeah, do that too.
We have to do those again too.
Because Alicia and Jack, their voice acting is very good. Let me just say.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, jello.
Hi, back.
I just said that, Chloe.
Sorry.
Hi, back. Hi, forth. Hi, back.
Hi, middle.
Hi, forth.
Back to side.
Alright.
Oh, you know what? Are krills sensitive to light?
Yes, they are.
That's why it's dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes.
That makes sense. But my tablet makes the screen a little dark too, and it's a tiny screen on my end too, so that makes it even worse for me.
Okay.
Not worse, but anyway, let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Your request for passage.
Oh, I love those lights there. That is so cool with the lights. Now that looks almost like they're flying over a new city.
I wonder what planet that is.
I think that's the krill homeworld. Like their capital city or something. I love the way, like, if it is, I love the the greens and purples and yellows.
Yes, I love
it. Definitely looks foggy.
A little bit.
I wonder if it's always nighttime there. It probably is, right?
Probably.
Well, if they're sensitive,
maybe that's why they're sensitive to light.
Maybe, because we don't know a whole lot about the krill homeworld. So yeah, because even this book right here doesn't even talk about it. So yeah.
Oh, what good is that book? I'm just kidding.
Okay.
It would make sense if it was always nighttime, or if it was a planet that was lunar locked or something like that, which means one half of the planet is always in daytime, one half is always in nighttime.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or it's a perpetual city where they nonstop, kind of like Times Square, Las Vegas. All those cities are always nonstop.
Hey, Alicia, I'm going to bow out. It's 8:15. I'm a little bit had a busy day. Went all the way into Terre Haute and everything.
Okay.
So,
thanks for coming.
You guys all have a fun one. Enjoy the rest of it. Enjoy breaking this down. And
okay, good seeing you.
Here's all hoping we are in for a treat.
Sounds
I think
good.
we are, though. I my fingers.
Right.
We are.
Oh, we already know it's going to be a great time.
Take care of yourself, Jess.
So what's the wait?
Take care.
Good seeing you, Jess.
All right, you all have a good one.
All right.
Alrighty, let's get things unpause. Oh, it looks like a shadow too. That looks like almost like I don't know, Batman kind of thing.
Oh yes, please have Batman come into this.
I have vengeance. I have vengeance. I will destroy you.
Is there a bat quill?
Bat krill.
I don't know.
Bat krill.
All right, let me unpause now.
Territory, and we will not.
Oh, we got the city too. Okay, it looks like we got a shuttle bay. And one.
There's a lot more green down here. That looks like the Sims like.
I was gonna say, why does that look like a plum bob?
Is that what it
does?
Called?
Yeah, that's called a plum bob.
Plum bob. That's wonderful.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna say it, but you mentioned it, Jack.
Well, I mean,
yes.
I didn't want to embarrass myself.
No, I played. I love playing. Well, I did until it got kind of.
Maybe they were originally a subterranean race. Maybe that's why this is like. And so they kind of
maybe they were trying to use it more like a diamond type thing. I don't know.
Maybe. I see a lot of purple in here too.
They would use gems and diamonds. You would get them underground.
I love the color scheme. It's like.
But that literally looks like a plum bob. Why would there be a Sims reference in there? It's funny. That's funny to me.
This is the Sims world. That's.
Yes.
You thought it was the Elon homeworld. No, it's just they're in the Sims.
Can just imagine Avis there playing. You will do my bidding. All right, you go over here. You go over here.
That was just me being a Sim. Sorry.
I need to get right back there. This way.
It's so it's so gibberish. It's great. Schnup schnup.
Snap snap. No, zoom zoom.
Zoom zoom. Yeah. All right.
So. Dog dog.
Dog
But do not expect us to save you.
More plasma leaks here too. 1, 2, 3. They got some damage here.
Been a battle at some point.
Yeah, it looks like the
That's definitely not a dream sequence.
I'm gonna call that a nacelle, but their top nacelle is like fucked up.
Mm-hmm. And there's still a Kalon there too.
Yeah, on their trail.
Mm-hmm. And there's one. I think there's another one behind. Yeah, that's behind them too.
Yeah.
There's one here and there's one here. So yep.
There's probably more that you can't see.
Yeah, that's true. I love the color scheme though. I do love the color scheme here. Even
yes,
it is a pretty color scheme.
It is, even though they're evil.
Yeah, that is true.
On ship pursuing exploration.
Okay, so it looks like
sometimes.
Yes. So we got red alert kind of thing.
Right.
They're definitely under attack.
It looks like it did in the in that little teaser they gave us that one time where they showed up the red bridge on the red.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It does. And there's Gordon and there's Charlie again and there's Kelly and Ed
So it's just gonna be completely red lighting during all the red alert moments. Okay.
I wonder if they're next to the sun.
Mission always carries risk.
If they're like really close to the sun.
Maybe.
Maybe that's how they lose the Kalon.
So there's an explosion here. What's exploding?
And it looks like there's
Probably
a
a
krill there
ship.
too.
Because it looks like that's part of a ship in that corner there.
Maybe shuttle. Maybe it's a shuttle.
Maybe a shuttle, yeah. And it looks like it's from a Kalon, because I see a red circle in the top right corner.
Yeah.
It's right here. Yeah. Because it looks like it's moving out of the way somewhat. It almost looks like a firework. And it goes...
Yeah. Exploding fireworks.
Right. Roman candle.
I say we risk it.
Okay, there was Claire just then. Up, and it looks like we lost power here. Wait a minute. Ed's not here on the bridge. Ooh.
No, he's somewhere. Kelly took control.
Right.
Ed maybe in the way mission somewhere or something.
That's a possibility.
Because isn't Kelly on the right, or I would say like, yeah, on the other chair.
She's on the other chair. She's on the other chair. Yes.
So she's taking command for some reason.
Yeah.
Because Ed's gone or whatever the case, and then the power goes off.
And Isaac's there on the bridge still.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Boris and Tyler there.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon and Charlie's there. Just Ed's gone.
I can't tell who's over on the opposite side, though. On this side.
That's true. I thought you said Isaac was there. I thought you saw him. I don't know.
Yeah, I see Isaac right here. See where my mouse is circling? There's Isaac right
there.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's there.
But
Boris, I see him now.
Boris would be right over here if he was.
I see him. And I barely see him, but I see him and I see Tyler.
I don't think that's Boris.
What? Oh, maybe it is too far to be them.
Maybe it is Boris.
I thought it. Yeah.
I can't tell though. But I don't know if that's Tyler on the.
No, maybe it's not, because Tyler would be right next to them, and if that was Tyler's ponytail, it would be on the right side of her. We wouldn't see that face very well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So maybe I'm wrong.
Don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, I'm going to unpause.
You're right, it is Porter.
Everything forbidden is.
And there's
I just
Claire.
went to the scene before.
Mm-hmm. It looks like she's in the. This looks like the mess hall a little bit.
I don't. Well, you can't see her tips, but like I wanted to see like if she still has her green tips.
No, it's just straight. It doesn't look like she has them. It just looks like it's just straight.
Well, I mean, they're normally at her tips though. So
this is a good day.
It's a good day.
And looks like Ed and Kelly wearing some Western gear just then.
Yeah.
Maybe they were cosplaying Wild Wild West.
Could have been.
Yeah, I joked about that in my tweet. Yeah.
Oh, I think 3 of the crew members did. I think of it in season 1, maybe season 2.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, so they're probably just revisiting that.
Yeah.
And maybe Kelly came with them this time for the dance party.
Right.
Right.
So I think this is back on the Crow planet.
Yeah, like no, you know what? He needed a dance partner for that mustache song, dude. That's what it was.
Crow.
A mustache. I love that.
Y'all need to do that dance. You too.
Oh.
It won't look good.
That'll happen. That will happen one day. But yeah, this is definitely the Krill world again.
I would have to do the Neil Patrick Harris part. Because that's the one I'm most like. That's the one I would really. If I was going to play any part, it would be that part. Do the weird looking thing.
Do whatever you need to do.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't grow a mustache to save my life. I can just like grow like a fucking. It just comes in, but then it gets all curly. I can't like extend it
do
out.
Not do that. Don't do that.
Like I can't even grow a proper beard for like sake. So
then don't do that.
But yeah, looks like we're back on the Krill world, like I said. But I see blues and this one and green, but a purple. Okay.
We didn't know we were watching Orville. I'd almost mistake it for a Borg cube.
That's true. That's true. I have too. A couple times I did.
What'd you say? I missed that.
I said if
He
we
said
do
if
know
he
we're
mistook it for a
Orville,
yeah, the
we would
I
cube.
can't hear two people at once. What?
Now nobody's speaking.
Okay, never mind. Just continue.
He said it made him think of a Borg cube.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
John, if I
Listen to
don't hear
Manuel.
something, just repeat,
oh,
please.
that's a Scottish
I'm
accent.
out of
You know that
hearing.
now. I don't know. What is it? I don't know.
Okay, I'm pausing.
You know where you're going.
You know
where
where
you're going, right?
Yeah, she looks. Ooh, is she a?
Yeah, see? It's a land. Because you see the
That looks
ridges
like
on her
yeah.
forehead.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that she looks like Chelan.
I
don't
wonder who
recognize.
they are. They seem new.
And
I
this
don't
guy looks
recognize
like
the
a
other
blue.
species.
He looks like Derulio.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the
Maybe
same
an older version of
Derulio.
the Rulio's race. With Tepsians, I think they are.
But the hairline's different because of the way it comes down like that. And then the
Like I said, older version maybe.
Now, I will say this. So they're in a shuttlecraft, obviously, right?
right.
Yeah.
They're in the back of the shuttlecraft, and I actually tried to count how many people were in the shuttlecraft, and I counted 7 people in the shuttlecraft, including 2 krill.
So we have 2 so far that we've counted. So. Okay,
So I think those are all part of those people. I think those were like part of the people who were in that conference, and then but plus these 2.
But
Right.
but hang on, those 2 didn't seem like they were in that conference room, and there were 3 krill in that conference room.
I thought there were. I saw 2.
I thought there were 3.
There was
I
2
could be
krill.
wrong.
There was 2 krill, and then there was the Admiral and Ed and Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's 5.
Okay, it worked out for me. I apologize. You're probably right.
Yeah, and we didn't see them in that scene. Maybe they were coming later. I don't know.
Sorry, Admiral, for thinking you were a krill.
I can tell he's not a krill, but I think he may be like Derulio. He may be an older version of Derulio's race.
That's what I said. Duh.
So yeah, let me let you guys
Or
see.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I still think it was a different race, but okay.
It could be too because the hairline's different.
Okay. I mean, it's a possibility. Yeah.
Like how a lot of us humans have different hair, no hair, whatever.
Yeah.
That could be it.
Yeah.
Oh well,
No.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna unpause.
No.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I saw the other 2 krill. The other krill. There was 2 more. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
There's one behind Ed.
Is Ed nervous? Like,
of course, he's nervous.
because she doesn't know where she's going.
Look,
Is that
you see
Charlie
that
who
head?
doesn't know where she's going?
Know where you're going, right?
Nope.
Yeah, the one person. Okay, so is that Victor Garborough?
I think that's
I think
one of
so.
the admirals. Or I think
And
Is
that's the
that
admiral.
Charlie? Is that Charlie who
That's
said
Charlie.
she doesn't know where she's going?
Yeah, that's
believe
So
Charlie.
maybe that's why Ed is nervous. Ed
And
seems
then-
nervous to me in that.
Yeah.
And that's obviously a krill with them.
Yeah, that's a krill. And then
And there's-
and then when you see like Ed go, oh boy, or whatever, like you can kind of see like the shape of another krill head behind him.
Right.
Oh.
So there's 5 so far. So we've counted 5 so far. So
5 krill.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
yeah, I see the other way. Yeah, I saw it. I can't quite get to that, but I see the other one.
See, that's kind of why I think the krill
Oh, boy.
joined the union because of
There,
all.
yeah. I see it right there behind Ed.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Right there. So yeah, there's 7 in that shuttle. But this isn't a union shuttle. This is obviously
That looks
not
like
a
a
union
krill
All
shuttle.
shuttle
right.
because it's larger
Because of the
than
green.
A Union shuttle wouldn't fit that many people, would it?
Yes, it would.
Oh, it would.
Yes, it would.
Okay.
Let me get my
It looks like they're more packly in. They're packly tied in this one. Looks like.
Okay. I am not as knowledgeable as the Queen of Trivia. I apologize.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, that's different. That is definitely not a Union shuttle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah. The hypothesis is it's a Krill shuttle.
Yes, because
that
of the
would
green.
make sense because of the green.
Right.
And then
Drinks
the fact that one of the
20
pilots
Omeo
is a Krill.
soda.
Mm-hmm. Because he'd probably been their escort into their planet, maybe?
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Good point. All right. Gonna unpause. Yep.
Let's go make some
Okay,
history.
so I see 5 of them walking. Also, let me go back to that.
History.
I didn't prepare anything.
Just speak from your heart.
So this seems like probably
I didn't prepare anything.
Just speak from your heart.
Yeah.
This is like what I'm thinking is this is either before like they go into the Krill homeworld or the Krill territory, or this is just them exploring a new. This is just some like other episode where they're just exploring and then they find a new world and they want to make first contact, and so they're making a big deal about that.
Yeah, but the last time they made first contact,
it's not always gonna be, yeah.
So looks like
didn't go over so well.
No, so we've got
Hopefully,
Bornis.
hopefully, if it is first contact, this time we'll go over much smoother.
Right. So we've got
possibly,
Bornis, Kelly, Charlie, Gordon, Ed, and Isaac in this. And there's somebody over here.
That extra.
Maybe that guy we keep seeing that we don't know.
That's true.
He might not be an extra. Like
He might
maybe,
be an actual.
Maybe he's like the Miles O'Brien thing. He's an extra for now, but not for long.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah, look like they're getting ready to, and they've definitely changed the layout of the bridge. They've definitely changed the layout of this bridge.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
it just
they
needs
updated the whole shit. Maybe
maybe
they partly did that as an excuse to do a time jump.
I mean, like,
maybe.
Yeah, you're right. There's no carpet, but it's not like all glossy like they do it in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where it's like hard to see. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could
it's sort of.
The lighting is clear and Unlike
I really like it.
Yeah.
Me too. Okay.
I didn't prepare anything.
So yeah, there's Isaac. Isaac's obviously got a new ship suit, and let me add John back in. Oh yeah, there's Isaac. Isaac's obviously got a new ship.
Hello. Sorry about that.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back, Crazy Scott.
Did you miss me?
Yes. Oh, there's Tala in this too. I see Tala right over here too.
Yeah,
good.
she's there. So yeah, they're all there.
Okay, so there's Isaac. There's got a new ship.
Yeah, so yeah, he's got some new plating decked out. I don't know if that's like a Union upgrade.
I don't know, but it's lit up because it wasn't lit up before in the last seasons.
But
I have a theory that it is a Union upgrade.
Here's the other thing. When you see the end of this episode, end of this trailer, Kelly talks about how it feels like yesterday was a totally different world and today is a new world or whatever. I feel like that's a reference to the season finale of the last season, where they went back and she went back in time or whatever and changed the future. However, there's probably a few things that butterfly affected, and maybe those are like all the changes that you see now. Maybe there was no upgrade. Maybe that just is referencing those butterflies. That's a theory. But I also think that like this also could be like
Claire's fix didn't work 100%.
right. There could be that, but I also feel like there's probably been some time since the last episode or the last season and this season.
Yeah,
So maybe like that's another theory is maybe like a year or so has passed, and
Right.
because of the Krill threat or not the Kalon threat, the Union and the Krill have kind of joined together. They've shared some technology, and through that they were able to like upgrade their ship, upgrade Isaac. Have those new shuttlecraft that that they'll have later. So
possible.
that's
Isaac's pretty smart. I mean, it's possible that he upgraded himself.
He could have done that too.
very possible. Very possible. Yeah. Data did that. He didn't do that physically. I mean, he did every so while. He'd like try a beard on.
Right.
You know what I mean? But for the most part, he was always like, yeah. I mean, like I remember when he had Lol, he was like, Lol gets to choose whatever the hell that Lol wants to look like. You know what I mean? And Lol chose to be a human female.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm on pause.
I didn't prepare anything.
Just speak from your heart.
We're about to enter unexplored space. I know you're all just.
That looked like Jupiter. Oh, it looks like that Palovis guy is back in the background. It looks like.
I see him.
Palovis?
Yes, the
I
plant.
can't remember
guy.
Palovis.
He was the plant looking like said, hey, Captain. And he had, like,
Oh,
the little-
yeah. I remember him, yeah. I
That
don't
looks
remember names.
That looks like a female with black hair next to him.
She looks a little bit like Claire, but I know it's not Claire.
It's not the uniform though.
No.
The hair and the uniform, the combination of that reminds me more of a Law than Claire.
Maybe he's just an extra.
Yeah, possibly.
By the way, that
It's a room. If it's in the
green guy
background,
is sitting where that other extra would have sat.
Yes.
Maybe that's
I
just an
agree.
extra seat.
I think they just switch every now and then. We need more
Maybe.
diversity. We need
Yeah.
different effects, different people.
Yeah, because I noticed that like whenever they usually have their extras in the back, and I'm sorry, in Star Trek: The Next Generation, they would have the extras in the back, right? Like doing whatever,
yeah,
right, just pretending to look busy, and then like when Riker would like go on an away mission and be like, Worf, Data, come with me. Like the people in the back would immediately like take their stations, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because the ship has to look like a full ship.
Yeah.
Instead of like just those 5 that are usually on the voyage or whatever.
Right. So I always thought that was it was nice because it felt like that was like their military protocol type of thing coming in.
Yeah.
Which is something that's very much lacking in those other shows.
Right.
And it just felt like it works. Like there was one of those people was like, okay, as soon as Data like leaves the station, I take it, or as soon as Worf takes the station, I take it. So.
Yep.
Yeah, it was good.
Or Wesley Crusher, who had.
Ugh.
Wesley Crusher rarely went on away missions, though.
No, he didn't. That's
and
true.
every time he did, he got himself in trouble.
Yes, he did. Okay. All right. Let's
Wesley.
Sure.
Get up, Wesley.
Excited as I am.
Let's give
Okay, so there was Tala, Charlie.
This everything we got. And
Oh, it looks like Claire got some new workers. Yeah, you can see right here she doesn't have the green tips.
Wait, is that the same
okay.
extra as was on the bridge?
No, these are different ones.
No. Those are different people. Yeah, I don't see the greens on her tips.
And she looks like she's got a new.
I guess they removed
definitely a new hairstyle.
Yeah, I guess they removed them. That's fine. I liked that about that, but that's fine.
And look like she's got a new screen.
Maybe that was the same guy that was on the board, but I guess not. Never mind.
No.
So I perhaps we'll meet these folks.
Yes. And she's got new equipment because I see a new bioscanner kind of thing in her hand somewhat.
Okay.
May the force be with you.
And then may the force be with you. Yeah, I love that.
May the force be with you.
It works.
This is not the Kalon you're looking for.
This is not the truck we were expecting.
This is not the truck you were looking for.
I was secretly hoping that instead
you will renew Orville for a 4th season.
I was secretly hoping that instead of "May the Force be with you," he would have said, "Make it so."
Live long and prosper.
There's so many things he could have said. There's so many things he could.
I know, but actually, well, yeah, I won't say it. I was gonna say I have a funny ironic story, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, what was it, Chloe?
Well, okay, fine. Well, I was just recently on vacation, and well, granted, it was during during May 4th kind of thing, but it's kind of funny. It was at an Airbnb somewhere out of town from where I live. But when we got there, on the fridge, on the whiteboard on the fridge, there was this quote, "May the force be with you." I'm not kidding, there was. And I literally said, they must be Star Wars fans. But yeah, and then funny thing, Ed said the same thing in the trailer. So I'm like, oh, the irony.
Well, Seth MacFarlane is a huge Star Wars fan, pure and simple.
He is.
Good point.
If you've seen all his Family Guy references, he references Star Wars way more than Star Trek.
And he did a whole little mini trilogy of it, too.
Yes, yes, he did.
Those were so good.
Something Dark Side. I remember one of the titles were.
Yes, and Blue Harvest and It's a Trap.
Yeah, those are the other two.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
And apparently I sound like Jar Jar.
No, you don't sound like
Jar
Jar Jar.
You so disagree.
Long time.
Annie. I'm just making fun of that one time, that's all.
George, look. No, his diaper went to the dark side.
I made a doth duty.
My diaper's going to the dark
Joey,
side.
is that you? That was a good Stewie impression, whoever did that.
That was me.
That was my
Okay, I wasn't looking at the screen right then.
That's one of the quotes I remember from that. Those were fun episodes, anyways.
Yes.
We should probably move on.
Yeah.
And yes, Stewie was Darth Vader in those, so yes. Oh man. All right, let me unpause.
How was that? Perfect. How was that?
Perfect.
Ooh, looks like we got some new. Oh, and there's Ty.
Yeah.
There's a lot
It looks
more
like
green.
I see some more actors.
I saw one of the green tips here.
So
maybe
this seems like they've come early for some sort of conference, like major conference, where there's like a panel or maybe one guy's going to come and speak, or maybe it's Maybe it's an orchestra. They're waiting for like an orchestra that like that one episode.
I don't know because there's quite a bit of science officers in here.
So maybe it's like a science. But why would she?
A science conference?
But then why would she bring her son?
Unless it's something school related.
Maybe her son is interested in science.
Maybe it's something school related.
Maybe. But wait a minute, I don't see any other kids.
That's not the shuttle bay. I can tell it's not the shuttle. It's the same place where they did the concert.
I don't see any other kids, so it can't be school related, I don't think.
I don't know.
That's true. That's why I'm thinking maybe they just do another. I know I know they that musical score that they showed in the tweet. Apparently that's supposed to be for episode 8, and it said something about. It did say something about like symphony thing or whatever. Like, so maybe they. I don't know. Maybe they were hinting at that. Like there was going to be a sympathy. Goddamn sympathy. Symphony. Too much of this.
Sympathy music.
Too much of this.
But
yeah, you know what I mean.
Yes, I do.
Serve together.
There's Mortis,
We've laughed together.
Isaac,
together. And we all owe each other our lives.
You will surrender or you will die.
Wait a minute, we got some orange-eyed looking Kalon there. Sort of like the Supreme Commander before.
Well, because there was 3 colors. I remember they had the Isaac was blue. He was the one created afterwards.
Correct.
The normal Kalon have orange eyes, while I think the Supreme guy has red eyes.
Yeah.
Right. So yep, it looks like they're in some kind of asteroid field of sorts.
That looks like or
It
debris
looks
field.
Yeah, the debris field. I think it did. There was a ship that was damaged, like destroyed or something.
Like a close. Either way, it's gotten a close call because of the way it's zigging past here.
And what is that to the left of it? That a ship or a shadow coming towards it?
Good question. I don't know.
Not sure.
No, I'll give the teleprompter, Jeffy. Leave me to do the teleprompter to my darling. I'll give him the teleprompter. Okay, so we got a couple shuttles in this one, even though I've got it paused kind of weirdly, but.
Okay, secret's out. Jack and Alicia use teleprompter for this stream. What? It wasn't me. It was Jess. It was Jess. He said in the chat.
I'm kidding. I know that. Hey, Mir, welcome back. Good to see you again. But yeah, so we're almost finished announcing.
By the way, they're not technically teleprompters. They're word pads. Notepads.
Okay, no.
Notepads.
He can be a nerd.
I know.
Nerd.
Anyway.
Special thing.
We should all get big photos.
Oh, there's Yaffet.
Oh, yes.
There's our Yaffet.
Yaffet, yes.
But there's somebody new with him.
The great
Who is the guy
Yaffet.
with him? I wonder.
Is that Lieutenant Dan?
No.
No, that's. I don't recognize
Okay,
who that is.
you're right. The head's not big enough.
It looks like a krill.
Yeah, it does look like a crow.
He doesn't look like a crow. He looks green.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell because of the green.
It does look kind of like a crow, though.
Either way, but he's definitely squeezed into that suit. Yeah, we just see his head right there.
Yeah,
like in a chin thing with like a krill.
Yes, the chin strap kind of thing. Yeah, it's a different spacesuit from when Gordon was in space, kind of thing. That's a good question too. I'd like to know how is he in. Yes, we all want to know that, Mir. Yes.
How is Yaffet using a spaceship. Or spaceship. I keep saying spaceship.
He can extend his body and control things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He can.
And then the other thing is that like that suit is all self-contained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Like, I feel like Yaphet could, because of that, he could just like fit himself in that and then just fill out the gaps with like, kind of all, the human form or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like if you gave him a jacket and told him to put it on, he couldn't do it.
That is a very good point. I mean, it kind of extended something before by putting.
Yes, that's happened before.
I mean,
trying to get a piece of himself out of Boris's stomach.
Mm-hmm. Colon.
Yep.
Colon. There you go. Thank you.
Yep.
I mean, if you think about it, human beings, we're just like big old water balloons, we're just skin and filled with fluids, so it's not that much different.
Yeah, so we're ugly bags of water, right?
Right.
Ugly bags of mostly water.
Alrighty.
True, but we are self-contained.
Yes, we
You're
are.
7% water, so yeah.
So.
But if you take our skin off, we'd be like Yaphet trying to put on a jacket.
Instead of water, he's got gunk, and the suit is like the skin. So
yes, alrighty. I'm gonna
okay.
This is.
He's more like snot, but that's just me.
1, 2, 3, 4,
7 of them.
There's 7 of them, and it looks like they're looking out onto a balcony.
I think it's all the people who were in that shuttlecraft, and 5 of those people were the ones who were in that one room.
And I think there's the admiral, and there's 3 crew.
I think I agree. That is a very pretty scene.
That is. And I'm hoping it's at the very end of some very hard negotiations. I'll be right back.
That's probably the crew home world, right? I'm guessing.
Probably.
Definitely.
All right, I will be right back. I gotta go Geloja myself. Excuse me a second. You two guys continue.
I wonder if the entire planet is like this, like it's one giant city, like Coruscant, Because
yeah, well,
one for miles.
Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, it's probably just like any regular planet with land and some sort of liquid, right?
Yeah. It reminds me a lot of like Las Vegas, or like
yeah, that too. That's a good point.
Or like
the city that never sleeps, right?
Yes.
Oh wait, that's New York.
Yes, that's New York. Yeah.
What is Las Vegas then? Las Vegas should be the city that never sleeps. I know, you're Scottish, you wouldn't know. I don't even know when I'm in the States.
Las Vegas, where fools go to gamble.
What?
Las Vegas, where fools go to gamble.
Yep, you got that right. Definitely.
Yeah, it does get a little cyberpunk. Yeah. Never got that kind of futuristic thing with all the neon lights.
Oh, Mia, you're funny. The Chloe hour. Well, the Chloe hour is already backwards, so if you want to stick with us, then that's great. Awesome. And you're right, it does look kind of cyberpunk.
What happens in Krill stays in Krill.
Yes, exactly. But
I'm curious about the centerpiece, how it seems to have those beams of light coming out of the ground.
Yeah. That is interesting. I mean, what could be there? Could that be where the Ava statue is?
Could be, yeah. The center of the city, yeah.
I mean, they could put the Ava statue right in the middle of the city. That could be where the capital is. Who knows?
Yeah.
Judging by how important their religion is to them.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I'm back.
Hey,
what's going on?
Oh, wow, you both came back at the
You
same
two came
time.
back at the same time. That's very suspicious.
Yeah.
I was actually already here. I just didn't turn my
They
camera
were
back
probably
on.
away, chatting. Like, I can't believe this. He's gone on for 2 hours already. Jeez, You're only like halfway. Can you believe it?
But no, we've been an analysis.
Can anyone
analyzing this for almost 2 hours? Oh my
I
goodness.
don't understand the words that come out of your mouth.
Well, it was supposed to be only an hour stream. It's going on 2 hours, folks. But hey, we love Orville.
Yes, we do.
Make it last longer,
Yes.
Oh.
But I need the watch hour, so sure, that's fine.
Let's make this last 5 hours.
Oh God!
And then let's bring it up to 5 million views.
Yes, no, 10 million.
All right, let me unpause. There's the admirals again, and we got some new crew members behind Ed and Kelly in the mess hall. Looks like.
Oh.
We've got some champagne.
Sure. So they're celebrating something.
Right. It's definitely a new. Is that a human or is that an alien?
That looks like an alien.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too. He looks alien. If he's not, I'm sorry, sir, but you look like an alien.
No, I think so. I think it's supposed to be. The prosthetics, like it looks like there's prosthetics. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely an alien. If you mean the guy in the green suit.
Watch is just like a normal. That's my normal face.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Am I that ugly? Nah, anyways.
That to me has Poet Dan vibes.
Oh.
Like when Alana tried to give Dan constructive criticism on his poem.
So let me get it. So you think that Dan has taken the criticism as creatively as possible and has improved on his poems to the point where now
No,
he's
I don't know.
in front of the crew and everyone's like, yeah, there's a pretty
No,
good job.
that's not what I was saying. I was saying your reaction to the new alien. Never mind. Continue.
Let's keep going.
All right, we have pause.
The lady in red,
the making.
Looks like a Vulcan with no vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the updated bridge.
Yep, and we got some new lighting of the exterior of the ship.
Yes.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That is pretty. Blue. I love that blue.
Extra armor.
Protection. I will be sure to relay my.
Oh, and there's the guy that's behind it. Fortis. I wonder who he is.
Oh, no idea.
He's got some new. Oh, they've done his ridges a little bit where they're a little bit more detailed. Looks like.
I think there is more detail now. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
I can't remember. Did he always have a detail on his chin, or is that new as well?
His chin's always been there, I think.
Let's check.
In fact, actually, I think it's just this. That's all that's not prosthetic, or like this is not prosthetic. And then everything.
So that's actually I know that part. The top part's like a hood kind of thing, but then I think they detailed it with makeup.
But then they also have like a separate Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But I don't think. Yeah, I think you're right because I don't think that's his cheekbones either. I think that's pathetic as well.
Oh yeah, the new season does look like a more detailed Witcher than that. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And then, of course, he's going to bring his A game.
Yes.
As will all of us.
Definitely. Hashtag renew the Orville as soon as it airs on Hulu.
Yes.
What does Lieutenant Malloy call it?
Oh, okay. Let me go back to. Okay, I see his badge now. Yeah, I see it's different. For Gordon, let me see.
What does Lieutenant Malloy call it?
Okay, so that one is that rank is. That's not it. That's not it. It's almost like the engineering one, but it's different too.
Well, maybe that book's now outdated. I don't know. Maybe they'll come out with a new book.
Maybe, or because this is a different universe kind of thing, it could be a different one altogether too.
True. Like somebody said, maybe it's a mirror universe.
Right. Exactly. All right. Pause.
My A game. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy.
More krill. Okay.
Preserve some kind of.
Okay, and we got some shuttles. They're definitely because they don't have the 3 rings like Orville. This one's got 2. This one's got 2. This one looks like it's got 2, and this one looks like it's maybe Orville in the front.
That looks more like maybe the smaller class ship than the shuttles.
Right. So maybe they're escorting it into the
Yeah.
Okay.
Of peace.
Oh. And there's
what is that?
Is that like a?
I don't know.
A new ship.
Oh, yeah. It looks almost like a
Or space station.
Could be that too.
Reminds me of the Caliban.
It makes me think of a spider or a scorpion sideways.
I know, but that reminds me of something that had to do with the Caliban for some reason.
Oh, yeah, because of the red?
Yes, the red. I don't know why. Are we going to see the Caliban again?
I think we're supposed to.
Interesting.
Okay. Cool.
That just made me have a thought.
Tendency to
There's a staircase.
Black and white, good and evil.
And, oh, it looks like
I saw a tweet. Wait, hang on. I saw a tweet on Twitter that maybe that person that was on the staircase may have been Tala.
Ah, good point.
Yeah.
It looks like Ed got injured some kind of way because I see it on the side of his face.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks like he's coming out of the rocks somewhere doing something. Interesting.
Looks like he's about to shoot something.
Yep,
probably
he does.
a rock, but probably a rock to heat it up and stay warm.
Yeah,
well, there must
either
already
to
be a
shoot
fire
or
because
to try to be like stand down kind of thing, but not actually shoot.
yeah,
Right.
because there's obviously already a fire, so you must have came across someone.
Maybe they have like a campfire
Yeah, okay.
kind of thing. Maybe.
Yeah, there's like something already going on with
Maybe someone banged him over the head, just woke up, and then he's like,
okay.
"Why did you hit me?"
Sure.
Maybe it's Talea.
Well, I would like to see her come back.
Yes.
I would too.
Or maybe Havina?
I would definitely love to see Havina come back.
I know she is supposed to be in this season, but I don't know which episode she's coming in. I know that much.
I would love to see her walking out to Dolly Parton's 9 to 5.
They might even do that.
That'd be cool. I would love to see that. All right.
That would be the female Mocklin Homeworld's national
battle cry.
Yes, it would be.
Okay. Let me unpause. There's eyes. Nope, that's because the eyes are orange.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah,
unless someone's trying to hack into Isaac.
Ooh.
I think that was it, because I think when I saw the trailer myself, somebody said Isaac, and it turned to that Kalon.
Ah.
I think, but I didn't hear the name this time. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I mean, I don't recognize the backlight, so maybe it's like a Kalon ship, and it's just waking up.
Yeah, it could
like,
be that.
Either Kalon ship or the Kalon homeworld. Because I think I recognize that at the Kalon homeworld, maybe. So
I don't know. Could be
where they took Isaac to the back to fix him or something.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is that aesthetic. You're right.
Yes.
I see there's the word hope.
Yep.
Yes. Hope.
We can find a way to.
And there's like Isaac, he's on the bridge somewhere outside, looking out.
Looking back out into his home.
Coexist.
You're Kalon. You're.
Ooh. Ooh.
So
some people are retaliating against Isaac, I guess.
They did, but
we're getting some. They're blaming him for what happened.
Well, here's the thing. Like, is this engineering?
That's on the bridge. Looks like
that's the bridge.
No, that doesn't look like on the bridge.
I don't know.
That doesn't look like his station.
Actually, wait a sec.
Looks like
That
raised.
actually looks similar to like the 8 transporter room, kind of like on Star Trek. So maybe they're actually retrofitted with transporters now?
Or it could be in the shuttle bay.
Maybe a shuttle bay, but
that's a good point. But that's just what it looks like to me.
But like just randomly going to a shuttle bay and writing murderer, like I don't understand how.
Why would I just randomly go to a shuttle bay anyway unless it needed to be there? I don't get it.
I don't know, but
and see that.
Where is Isaac's room? I mean, where does Isaac?
That could be.
Ooh, that's a good possibility too.
That's a good possibility.
Yeah.
You know, where does he go to recharge?
But either way, But it's obviously very meticulously done.
Supposed to be for him, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously, there's some resentment. They're blaming him for what happened with the Kalons.
It looks almost like a child's handwriting. It doesn't look like an adult's handwriting in some ways.
Maybe a teenager instead of a child. Because a child wouldn't really.
That's the way that they did the M and then the U. It doesn't go straight down.
It could be a teenager that did it, like around Marcus's age. I'm not saying Marcus did it, but
right. I know what
maybe
you're saying.
Marcus's quote unquote friend.
Oh,
well, that I mean,
what was his name? James.
Yes, James.
If they're still on the ship, yeah.
As far as we know, he's still on the ship.
But also remember, Topa at this point is probably going to be either a teenager or a young man.
Well, he's
right.
Depends on the age, kind of thing, because he
ages fast, right? Because he was.
So he'd be about maybe the most.
10? And then he was a child.
He was probably about 10, in between Ty and Marcus's age.
So the last time we saw
during the time of Identity Parts 1 and 2, I'm guessing. So not 10, older than 10. Now.
So the last time we saw Topa, he was a couple months old, and then he aged up a little bit between, and then.
Well, I'm guessing he was about 10-ish during Identity Post 1 and 2. So he'd be much older now.
So, like 15 to 20, like just ballpark guess.
Older
Right.
than 20, I think.
At least the way that's how old he would
Right,
look.
in that culture.
But he would be much younger. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So so like they'll have to get an actor who who's a little older now than
Right. But either way, somebody has obviously written this, but they've obviously gotten rid of the evidence of how they did it.
Sure.
But yeah,
well, maybe not gotten rid of it, but they hid it, maybe.
Possibly. Jeff B says it could be part of the dream sequence. Either way, yeah, that's a possibility.
That's true.
Sure.
If it was Isaac's dream,
If
maybe.
it was anyone else seeing it, I would maybe agree, but because it's Isaac, I mean, Isaac doesn't dream.
Well,
or does he?
Well, I will admit, JP did have some very good points on whether Isaac could dream, so it could be possible that it may be Isaac's dream. There, I'm saying it, JP, if you ever watched this. You may be right, and this is coming from the person that had a completely different theory from you, a completely opposite theory. There you go.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this is. I mean, don't know.
People would like to see us all dead.
Okay, and it says, okay, so yeah, there's more stuff, and it says on the horizon. Yep, and yeah,
is on the horizon. Okay. Because at this point, they already know that you have. It's been 3 years of suffering through, all these seasons of Discovery and Picard and Lower Deck. So now it's like hope is on the horizon. The Orville season 3.
This is the Orville. What we're waiting for. Yes, it could be Ty's dream too. Good point, Jeffy. It could be. I don't know.
I'm on the fence on whether or not it's Ty's dream. It could be, but that's more like Ty may have been too young to have the trauma affect him as much. It's more likely for it to be Marcus's, or I admit Isaac's dream than Ty's. But yeah, it could be. Who knows?
I disagree with you there, Chloe. So I've had PTSD and a lot of trauma when I was very, very young, and so it affected me when I was very, very young. So you can
like how young? Like how young?
4.
Well, the reason why I say that is because my sister was very young while I was older, and I remember more than she does, and that's all I can basically say about that kind of thing. That's all I could safely say, and that'll be that.
That's fine.
So yeah. So that's why I have those thoughts. But obviously, we can debate this forever, but let's just get on with the trailer.
Sure. All right. Well, let's get back to the trailer.
After all these years.
It looks like they're on a different planet. I don't think this is Zalea, but it looks like we've got Bortus, Ed, Kelly, maybe Gordon.
Yeah, that's not Zalea. If it was Zalea, they'd have spacesuits on.
Nah, this is
they got 2 moons though.
Some new world. Maybe this is.
Yeah, but they'd have spacesuits on if this was Zalea. It's a beautiful planet, though.
It would crush them if they were on Zalea.
Exactly.
That's
what
true.
I'm saying.
That's true. Good point. And I don't think they're on the simulator.
I think that's the video. I think that's the title of the video that JP talked about it in Jeff B. The Retro Sheep one.
And that's the first episode. That's the first episode titled too, Electric Sheep.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see.
Anyway, that is a beautiful planet. I hope we get to explore that planet a little bit.
It is a beautiful view.
Still able to surprise
Show
me.
the galaxy that humans are different.
Oh, there was her boys. Yeah, there was both of them.
Yeah, I see that
you
now.
saw it. Yeah. Now people holding hands.
We don't know who
Galaxy that humans are different.
because one's got like purplish hands and one's got like a pinkish. That looks like Krill?
I don't know.
I just realized.
In the uniform.
Josh saying he didn't see Dan. I also realized we didn't see Talia, and we saw all those other Krill. Talia was basically the main Krill we saw in the last 2 seasons, or last 1 season, I guess. I don't know.
I'm sure she'll return for one more season or episode.
At least one episode.
True.
Yeah, because she was only in like
2 episodes.
One episode. Yeah.
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah.
Krill and all except in all the fishes. And then she was also
Good point.
Because she was in Geologian as well.
Oh yeah. So she was in 3 episodes technically. Maybe she'll be in a couple more. That'll be fine. Yeah. I'd like to see like how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he decides I'm just gonna go with her.
Start a new life with her.
And leaves the captainship to Kelly.
Ooh. Interesting. That's a good point, John, what you're saying. Yeah, if it was if it was Isaac dreaming, then maybe it's his fear of guilt of what he did. Maybe he's scared the crew hate him and he's blaming himself.
Oh, wait a minute. You could be right. Because, so...
Yeah, because would Ty basically dream, like what John just said, would Ty dream of the paint saying murderer on the wall? Too young for that.
So
I think I agree with that.
Okay, so like I think I put it together. First episode is called Electric Sheep.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, that's a reference to a book called "Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep?" That there's a whole philosophy essay, like a Star Trek philosophy essay, linking that to like data and stuff like that. So that's probably. So I'm assuming that the very first episode of the next season is Isaac dealing with the fact that now he's a Kalon who has been ousted by his society and now has to find a place in this society that fears his species. And maybe if he is dreaming, that's him dreaming. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, let's unpause.
I still believe my fairy tale.
Those are the opening clips that we saw.
Yes.
Yeah. Where Marcus is
where the kid that played Marcus did most of its stunts, right?
Correct.
No, that was he did such a good job. Like
he did. Bravo, BJ. Bravo.
Yes.
And he just recently turned.
Sorry, I couldn't remember your name, BJ, but future action star right there.
He wants to play Miles Morales, I believe.
He does a lot better than Jaden Smith. I'll tell you that.
He wants to play the live action Miles Morales. I know. I've seen a tweet him saying that.
Yes.
Miles Brownlee, who's that?
He's a half Hispanic, half black kid who becomes the next Spider-Man after that universe's Peter Parker dies.
Oh, he's the black Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yes, we didn't want to say it like that. I was trying to be a lot
more. I get it. Well, very cool. I think he would be awesome at that. Yes. I see. Yes. Really, that might have been insensitive. I apologize.
No, that's fine.
I don't mean to be like that.
No worries.
It's fine.
I'm not usually like that. I'm naive. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I mean,
you're
like.
Fine.
That's the easiest way to explain it.
Color.
He's the black Spider-Man. Yeah.
Exactly. Alrighty. I'm going to unpause.
I mean, it's not wrong. He does wear a black suit.
URP.
And looks like we got more krill. And I think this is Orville above them.
Possibly.
And maybe a shuttle over here on the left.
Maybe?
That's hard to tell.
It is.
Okay. Oh! Is that gliding?
What?
Right here.
Oh,
It
did
says,
we see Clyden? Did we actually see Clyden?
Is he there? He might be there. They might have like put him.
I think that's Clyden.
Where? Okay.
Where?
Hold on.
It goes by that fast. It could be a krill, but I'm not sure.
Hang on. I'm trying to go slow.
You know, you can change.
You know, we
the
can
speed.
change the speed. Yeah.
Captain, you are.
Okay, so.
We value life, even when our enemies don't.
Captain, you are being deceived.
Okay.
Oh, I think I saw maybe.
Yeah, I
someone.
think I saw him. I don't know if that was him, but I saw a
Marklin. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a Mocklin.
New shuttle. Okay.
It may be just Fortress.
That scene right there with the ship passing through, that actually had a familiar name on it.
Oh, yes, it did.
I discovered that through a tweet. And I totally see Alicia. Constantino. Yes, the fairy name's Constantino. I thought that was amazing. Alicia didn't believe me at first.
I didn't. That's true, I didn't.
Oh, to surprise me.
Show the galaxy that humans are different. That we value life, even when our enemies don't.
Captain, you are being deceived.
Okay, so it looks like we got a new shuttle here. I can tell that for a fact. That's definitely a shuttle.
That's the new. It's got to be a new shuttle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the new shuttle. Yeah.
Right there. I think that's Clyden.
It could be. I can't really.
That might be Clyden. He and Boris look slightly different.
Yes.
That might be Clyden.
Yeah, but it's hard to tell because he's like in the middle of moving. He's a little blurred.
Yeah. I think that is Clyden now.
Face. It could be. It might be. Yeah, it could be. Right.
I think I did see Boris too, and the other. I think Clyden and Boris were fighting. Physically fighting.
They probably were fighting.
Oh, I mean.
But what were they fighting about? That's what I wonder.
I don't know.
Oh, they bicker about everything because they're married.
I know. I hope Clyden wasn't about to divorce him again.
No,
oh no, that would be awful.
So like where Kelly says like it's almost like yesterday was one life. I think that's the reference to some sort of something changing in the timeline.
Yes.
That looks like Earth. Are they on Earth?
I thought first this was New York where their apartment was, but I can tell it's different too. But I think they are in New York in this scene.
This does. I do feel like they're in New York. I can't prove it. I just remember that this looks very similar to the city we saw in the first episode, right? Of New.
Yeah.
Yes. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
That's fine.
Yes, look it up.
Find that. Let me check while I'm doing that because this does have New York in here.
So I've just sent you a screenshot, Alicia.
All right, ready?
Of a close up of the face, so maybe I can tell better if it's Fortress or Clayton.
Okay. Where did you send it, John?
To your Facebook.
All right. Let me pull up my Facebook. Okay.
I mean, he doesn't seem to be wearing an Orville uniforms, so it might not be.
Yes.
They may be on ship leave or whatever it's called.
But at the same time, I don't imagine Clyden being a fighter. That might be just me.
Oh, they've had physical fights before.
That is Clyden. So let me stop sharing the screen for a second. The one that John sent me.
John, do you now remember the many physical fights?
No.
Okay, homework time for you. Binge watch seasons 1 and 2. Due date, June 2nd. Do you understand me?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
That's Clyden. I can tell the way his face is. I'm pretty sure that's Clyden.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's Clyden. Because he's not in a uniform.
Exactly. He looks like he's in the usual type of clothes he usually wears.
It's a little bit different, though.
Yeah.
It does look a little different, but it also looks like it's a similar type of clothes that he usually wears. Maybe
Either
it's
way,
the colors that I'm seeing.
Either way, he looks angry. Very angry.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can't tell. I can't tell which. It could be either one. Like I could see
Clyden.
I could see Clyden. I could see Bortus right now. Like
it's Clyden.
Yeah, I think it's Clyden.
It could be. It could be Clyden. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's in this because he's part of the people who are being interviewed in the. Yeah. So.
Right.
Yeah, anyways.
Okay, let me lay an egg. I don't think so. Okay, let me pull up the trailer back again. We're almost finished with this trailer analysis, folks. What was supposed to be thinking of an hour? Yeah. We have really dissected this.
No, Jeffy, I don't think they're laying an egg this time.
Is there an egg involved?
I'm pretty sure that's New York. I'm pretty sure. So I will show you guys the book.
Ah, yeah, that looks similar.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
I'm pretty sure that's not outside their apartment because this is like outside their apartment area.
Yeah.
So perhaps they're on Earth, but they're like maybe Union Central.
Ah, the Planetary Union. Yes, that's a good point. Good point.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, because it looks like they're in like a I don't know, like their version of 10 forward, like in the Planetary. Like it looks like a bar. Like there's a bar.
Yes, it does.
There.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Yes.
So maybe they're just in there by themselves or whatever,
Yeah, maybe just kicking back in between negotiations, maybe.
Maybe.
And maybe they're, they're just, like, how close they already are, so they just like talk about personal shit. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay.
Yesterday was one life.
And there's the shuttle thing over there, another ship, and it looks like more Kalon. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Today's another.
Yep, and there's more cruisers and that's a pretty cool view right there. That Union ship.
Some interesting colors on a Union ship.
Purple on one end.
It does.
I mean, maybe that's just like venting plasma. No, I mean,
maybe.
Could be that. It could be that, but
I love those colors.
They are pretty colors.
They do. Look, I mean, like, the CG.
Wow. Yes. Bravo, Brandon. Bravo, Brooke. Brooke and Eric. You guys did awesome, and the rest of your team.
Yes. Yes.
And Tom.
Bravo to all
The
the
names that
crew
she said up there.
members.
And
Bravo
Mr.
to all the
Your
crew
edits.
members. You all are amazing.
Yes. 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 Oh, and there's that spinny thing too that we normally see spin in engineering.
Uh huh.
Mm.
Yep. It's different. And so we got an explosion over here. Ooh.
So engineering looks like a lot larger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it looks like there's the beginning of an explosion. There's a bunch of sparks.
Yep. And it looks like it shot up, kind of like when it shot up out of the water, kind of thing.
Yeah,
here.
that's what it reminded me of when it shot out of that gassy atmosphere.
Yes. Yeah, I think this is the corkscrew roll you're talking about right here, Jeffy. It says, "Love the corkscrew." Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Me too.
That's it for this side of time.
Yes, there it is. And those colors right there. That is so cool.
I love that the red, green, and blue that they use. RGB. Yes. That's literally RGB. The primary colors of television.
Yes.
Very clever.
Yeah.
The trailer was awesome.
One more thing.
Definitely worth the wait.
And look, there's our buddy Jay Lee and Ensign Turco.
Yeah, definitely worth the wait.
Saying what everybody has been saying since, the delay started in the first place. Definitely worth the wait. And I believe it.
Exactly.
I believe it, and I can't wait. I am excited for this.
Yes.
So I think it was these two that we saw early on.
It is.
Remember, we were wondering which two were on the side of the ship.
You might be right.
New Horizon.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe we just answered our own question.
Yeah, because they were together and a couple times we've seen them.
Yes. That one time when Ed was he was trying to hang out with someone after hours.
Yes,
and
he couldn't sleep.
Came up,
yes.
He came up to it was like, oh no, and then you saw he was busy. He was like, okay, never mind.
No.
Honestly, I wonder if Lamar actually got together with her after that one night stand.
Well, it's possible. I mean, who knows?
I know. I just wonder.
I mean,
I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah.
What?
I really enjoy you. Okay, so I got to hear from you, John, because this is your
my moment.
Your raw moment because you've never seen this trailer. Now you're seeing it for the first time.
And now it's been fully analyzed.
I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. There's so much new stuff that there's plenty to debate about, and speculate on what each scene means and that, and who knows, maybe we're right, maybe Isaac is the one that's dreaming, we'll have to wait and see.
Point.
Either way, I'm going to enjoy it.
Yes.
Maybe Isaac is the one that's dreaming at the start and not Tyler. Maybe that's how he sees himself, as a monster now.
Possible.
So we'll just have to wait and see.
But yeah,
and I can't wait to find out.
I'm curious to see what that big red ship thing is. Is that a station or
that's
is
a good
that
question. Makes you wonder, what's this? What's that? Yes.
Is this some kind of new species that might be able to help them fight the Kaelons?
Yeah, I mean, I would feel like maybe part of their mission to counter the Kaelon.
Yeah.
They're just gonna explore as many
Discover
worlds
new
as possible,
allies,
and then try to gain more allies because they know the better allies they get or whatever, the better chances they have about. Because here's the thing: the Kalon are not going to stop with just the Union. They want to kill all biological life.
Exactly.
So that maybe their job in season 3 is to basically be the Paul Revere's of the universe and be like, the British are coming or the Kalon are coming, and then educate them on the Kalon, and then be like, join the Union and we can work together to beat this.
Yeah.
That's a good theory. I'm back, by the way.
I'm actually proud of that theory. That's a good one.
Of course, because it's rooted in history. You're such a history.
I maybe that's why. Anyways, but if they do that, oh my god, I would.
Yes.
That's probably what's happening. I think you may be right on that.
I mean, that's just a theory, but. A film theory. Sorry, no copyright. Sorry, my bad. Shout out to Film Theory. You guys are cool.
Oh man!
But yes. It's a TV show theory. We're starting a new thing.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not copyright.
I was just
the theorist people.
You'd be silly again.
That might come after us.
Nah, they're so big. We're so small.
That
was more.
I think they would be honored.
No, I get it. I want the other
wait for the free shout out.
And it's not. We're not being negative. It's just.
No, I know. I think he'd be cool with it though.
Yes, but no, this was a lot of fun going through that trailer again. We really dissected it.
Yes,
we did, and I think we've done as best as we can. And here's the thing: when everybody realizes that I'm right about everything,
you can tell the box of videos in the budget.
I expect you to thank me by like giving me money or something.
Oh, darling.
Actually, when people realize you're right, you're expected to start a YouTube channel, an Orville YouTube channel.
I already have that, so he's gonna have to share mine.
Yeah, I was like, why start one when I'm already sharing one with her? So I'll just, if anything, I'll be like, oh, I have an idea for this channel.
Good point. But you could take over Alicia's Orville channel. That's your own channel. There you go.
You can do it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a YouTube channel called Shaneology, right?
What?
There's a YouTube channel called Shaneology.
Okay.
And Shaneology is sometimes hijacked by a supervillain named Skeletor, which is Shaney, but like he's dressed as Skeletor. He does a very good impression of Skeletor.
Gotcha.
I guess I'm doing another YouTube shout out today, but I just love that channel. He gets the Skeletor impression so well done. Hello there, YouTube. It is I, Skeletor. That bullshit. Yeah, good stuff.
Yes.
Well, you could take over Alicia's Orville channel, and it could be taken over by the Crow.
I will be Alicia's Skeletor.
Yes, exactly.
And he's more than welcome to do that. I mean, honestly. We are going to be reviewing it season 3 together. We will be watching it together, but it won't be public. It'll just be him and me reviewing it. If we make it public, it'll be later.
I get it. No spoilers, though.
Oh, that's part of it.
Turn it, Chloe. Okay, here's a split. No, I don't know any splits.
So, you know what I really want to do?
What?
I want to rewatch that Mustache song.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Let me pull that up.
Not while we're on live. That might be copyright.
That's
that might, that we'll have to do that offline.
We'll have to do that when it's true. When we
Maybe,
finish this true.
and I mean, I'm not sure if we've already finished the review. It's been almost 3 hours.
So do we want to do any Jackbox games, or do we just want to stop there, folks?
Well, we could do our favorite Jackbox games, or we could just be done.
I don't know if my
it's a little late for me anyway.
Yeah,
I don't know what time it is for you.
That's
okay. Just giving off options. I mean, yeah, it's a little late, but yeah, okay.
All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed our analysis and watching the trailer again. Watch it again, folks. We want to get to more than 6.6 million views, please.
Let's bring it up to 20. I mean, like
at least 7. Let's get it to 7 million views, please. Let's get it at least 7.
Guys, I think we can get it up to 10 million by June 2nd, though. I mean, we got it up to 5 million within 2 days. I think we can get it up to 10 million.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
All we have to do is put it into a playlist and put it on a loop.
Exactly.
Yes.
Watch it over and over, Just leave it playing
Exactly.
back,
So, yes.
you know.
But yeah.
Watch the Hulu.
You know it, we'll have
June
7
2nd.
seasons of the movie.
Oh, watch the Hulu. Oh, my God. Okay. Watch the Orville on Hulu in the U.S. or Disney Plus International June 2nd. Hashtag renew the Orville. Yada, yada, yada.
Yes. And there's plenty of Orville content. There's Orville's message boards, such as mine. There's
Yes,
Orville
join her message
podcasts.
board.
Yes. I will put that in there so you guys can. Let me put that in so you guys. If you're not, I'm so serious. I do have a message board. I am not teasing with you folks.
She does. It's pretty amazing.
Yes. So
and it's completely free.
Definitely sign up. Definitely, if you have any Orville questions.
Orville.
It is free.
Costs
Free
you
99.
nothing.
Some Orville fiction, just
It's completely free to sign up. So yes. I mean, even if you're not an Orville fan and you're interested in science fiction or some of that, you're free to sign up for that too.
Oh yeah.
But if you're a science fiction fan, I definitely think you will love the Orville if you haven't even watched it yet. I've noticed that there's a lot of people who haven't seen it who are now like, I haven't seen the Orville, but now I've started watching it. I saw the first season. I love it. Can't wait for the second season. And then the third, before, I'm binging it before the third season or something like that. It's just like, I always like those ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think I was one of the ones that was late to the party as well. I think it was not until like season 2 I started watching.
Right.
And then I started watching from the beginning, and I was like, this is actually quite good. Because I was one of those ones that thought, a Star Trek parody? What?
Well, that's how I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Jeff B. Yes, that's how I thought it was going to be, but then it just turned out to be completely different.
Exactly. And I'm glad it has exceeded our expectations and more.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
I'm not one to rewatch stuff, but I honestly can't stop rewatching the Orville. It is that good, and I'm literally not one to rewatch stuff at all.
Oh yeah,
I probably rewatched seasons 1 or 2, 1 and 2, probably more than like 3 times by now.
Yes.
Yes.
But yes, keep on watching.
Not counting
Let's get
Alicia's watch party too.
Exactly.
So
yes. But yep. So we will see you guys another time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Everybody that was here, Jess, Jack, John, Chloe. Thank you all. We hope you have a good night.
And we'll be having a watch party soon, so join us. Keep an eye out for that.
Yep.
May the force be with you.
Hello, Jeff.